Yes, everybody, what's going on is SPECI. I've been napping a bit today. I had a long day of Disney Lorcana streaming yesterday. So I haven't played Gwent in a couple days, which isn't really a long time. But we are going to be having a look at the Clog deck again. We kind of went all the way up to a decent score and then all the way back down. So we've got to start from scratch. If we don't really have much joy today, I'm going to give up on it. But there's one thing I wanted to look at changing, which is we tried like removing Sunset Wanderers. Like chat baited me into it. It was awful, really, really bad. But one thing I was going to do is maybe just adding points back to the deck with the mentors, and we can achieve this by cutting Menno and Royal Decree. So Menno and Royal Decree have been in the deck previously, and in place we're adding in Matter for Royal Decree and potentially 2 mentors. I have to say, I don't like the idea of only having like 1 courier, for example. But yeah, basically, Royal Decree comes out for Matter. It can shoot to battle stations, which is the main kind of reason to have it in there. But the other interesting thing about Matter is it does a couple of things. It shoots battle stations, obviously. But it also gives us an opportunity to get an extra adrenaline trigger from Colgrim. So we can do like some Colgrim shenanigans without going down like a million cards. It doesn't work as well with Letho. Because you would have to float like the Colgrim on an empty board to achieve it, which you can do. Obviously, if you've got a defender, you can float Colgrim, play Letho, Matter last card, and you get an extra tick out of them. That's only relevant though if you're on even cards of your opponent, right? If we go for the general strategy, which is be down a bunch of cards and just try and cheese a win with Colgrim like that, the Matter's not going to do anything for us actually, and it doesn't actually add points to Colgrim, right? Because it is ultimately a thinner for our opponent as well. Now, Matt actually also synergizes really well with Cynthia because it will give them the Guardian because it's a 0-cost card. We can't do that, unfortunately, but it is what it is. But I thought that was quite interesting just to try and give Matter a go. I feel like Menno Royal Decree is probably going to be better, but Menno Royal Decree is like the place where the least points were in this deck, and points is something we lacked. The other thing that's interesting about it, of course, is that we can actually use Renew from it. Hunting Pack's also in the deck. I feel like Hunting Pack probably should be in the deck. 8 points, 1 thinner. And then we've got 16 provisions. One thing that we lack is a way of thinning the Mage Assassins consistently. I think 1 Courier is the ultimate gamba. And I was looking at like 2 mentors. I was also looking at like a 2nd Courier and False Siri for like an extra Clog, or maybe False. We could go for 2 Couriers and Cynthia, and be even a provision under, for example. Like there's no 8 provision cards I want. But I think for now, let's give the mentors a go as some sheer points and try and just have 1 courier. And we'll see how we get on. If we don't have too much success today, we'll probably have to bin it off. But yeah, I hope everyone's good, man. I'm pretty tired. Pretty good, but pretty tired. I had a bit of an afternoon nap. Contaminators, yeah, we looked at them. I don't think they're very good. I'd rather play Dwims because the thing is with the Contaminator is they put cards on the bottom of the deck. It doesn't really do that much for us. Like the Toxicologist is good because it's an engine and it costs 4 provisions. It costs us nothing to add into the deck. So I mean, what's already interesting is in a game we already have battle stations. We're very glad we don't play Royal Decree Menno, particularly when we have Snowdrop as well. I'm good, thanks, mate. Everton won. I'm very good. So we certainly don't want Theon, and the other obvious card to get rid of is probably going to be the Colgrim here. The good thing is we can shuffle some stuff away with Snowdrop, right? But I think it's always going to be Colgrim. I mean, Matter's going to be giving us Renew, which I think we also certainly don't want. Maybe it's actually Matter that could go. Again, Matter, what's interesting about her is the fact that you can play Matter to get more triggers out of the Colgrim, and it is a tutor for battle stations, which is something that we lack. Already we have that same sort of issue of proactivity we've had in previous decks. That's where Cynthia could come in. That's one thing the Mentor doesn't really provide, right? Equally, when we're playing only 1 Courier, we can't really offensively Courier. Hey Tyrion, hope you are. I'm not sure how much Cog will actually play today. But I did want to see if we could have any joy with the Matter version. Yeah. I'm already lacking the proactivity of Cynthia a bit here. Like, Cynthia instead of this Mentor would feel good. there's a good chance we just end up slamming this. And I mean, we get lucky. But I think you can already see that maybe instead of these 12 provisions we've got with mentors, we might be better off going for a Cynthia and a Dwim, right? Extra proactive card, extra like 2 Clog over big points. So we got lucky with this one, but I think the mentors might have to be Cynthia, Dwim. There's also Falsiri. We just struggle for proactivity. I mean, to be fair, Matter plus Cynthia does make a decent bit of sense in terms of synergy, right? And yeah, you do just have like a couple of turns of this deck where you don't really have much to do in terms of clogging. And that is an area where Cynthia is actually pretty good as well, right? Because you can clog before you hit the adrenaline of the Witchers. We did look at even removing Sunset Wanderers from the equation. That was absolutely horrendous. Never again. If someone else would have created a really powerful, probably the best list of Clog, would you lose enthusiasm playing it? No. It's not going to happen though. I really do this. My ego tells me that's not possible. I'm very confident we've got the best list of Clog. I'm not convinced that Matter is better than what we had already, but the previous version wasn't quite good enough, so it's worth giving it a try, really. So to me, it's probably Colgrim and Rodders that we've been off here. I have to say, I already don't like that I've only got 1 Courier, because it feels like it's very, very precious to us. Not exactly thrilled at either of these still being on top of the deck either, really. But there we go. You've seen Cintron Line? Oh, nice. Yeah, okay, I'm down to see it. Cintron Line's a good deck builder, no doubt about that. Consider me intrigued. Have you got a link, mate? I believe he might be playing Sandor. Sandor's definitely a card I was also looking at as well, instead of like the Matter. But not being able to shoot at battle stations would feel a bit bad. Perhaps you could entirely remove battle stations, but that seems a little bit funky, I have to say. I think battle stations is very, very good with Snowdrop, and it thins as well, right? So we are going to go Toxicologist plus Viper Witcher here.
What the shit are we planning with all this anyway?
Yeah, already the Matter's a bit funky, but is what it is. I would be feeling less funky about Matter if I didn't draw the battle stations though, right? Bangham's a mash. What is exactly a Lancashire hot pot? Probably Bangham's a mash. Decided to go for more bowman on the clog here. I mean, the other thing that's interesting about matter is it gives us an opportunity to... I don't know exactly how matter works. It gives us an extra opportunity for sunset and to keep the thingamajigger in the deck a little bit longer. I don't actually know exactly how the matter works in terms of what cards it gives to our opponent, right? Like, is it going to give them the top card we clogged? There's like a share button, right? I think we're fine taking Letho to win round 1 here. Give them the circle of life back. Enjoy it, mate. Look after it. I think battle stations is good. We could look at removing battle stations, but I do... I'm not against it, for sure. I do think battle stations is quite good, though, right? It gives us 2 clogs in 1 turn, which is actually very powerful. But I do think there's a world we could look at removing it. And then we could also look at removing matter, right? I definitely think that's the other thing on our radar that has actually some serious potential of having an impact. I'm not convinced I like the matter already. Of course, the other thing we could try is we could just try Mena with no Royal Decree as well. Sandor maybe on the radar as a card. What do you want from me? This link ain't working for me. I don't know about you guys. You're in a deck builder, mate. You need to like save it as a list and share, right?
We dance, for young is the night.
Yeah, we could look at getting rid of battle stations. Maybe that's actually something I'm more interested in. Honestly. Like I say, I like the battle stations, but we've got to the point where times are pretty tough, right? Yeah, like this is a card we clogged to them. The matter's like anti-synergy, right? It's giving them a card that we put on top of their deck. Oh yeah, don't get me wrong. The matter will not be in the deck either if we remove battle stations. I just think we're at the point where like we've kind of evaluated all the cards that we could possibly remove, and I think that battle stations is about the only one that's left, right? I actually think battle stations is very good, for the record. I think it's very, very solid. Lol. Nah, you have to play Letho, man. We've played without Letho. The deck is too bad without him. He's necessary. He gives us lines that we can go down like a ton of cards in Tension of Colgrim. Could have actually considered playing on a bit there. Yeah, he is definitely necessary. I'm pretty convinced by that. We gave them some bowmen, so we should play front row. Well, we're nowhere near it right now. We got quite close to 2,500, but unfortunately we've gone way below 2,400 trying some other setups predominantly. So we might never hit it. That's the truth, but I wanted to keep... I thought that in terms of going live today, what do I actually want to do? And what I actually want to do is this. Been waiting all day. I watched Everton and then I actually had a nap. I was very, very tired, mate. Very, very tired. After the Everton game, I was like, alright, I guess it's time to stream. And I actually had an afternoon nap, which I've not done for a long, long time. It was lovely. Honestly, was kind of tempted to stay in bed and watch a film or something, but I actually wanted to play some Gwent and come chill. That's pretty spooky, isn't it? Oh no, well that was a huge misplay because that's a status, so I could have thinned my hunting pack and then found my mage assassin, so that might cost me the game. I mean, it's unlucky it's the bottom card. It's also not a token, is it? Not my finest gameplay here. Never mind. It might be alright. Yeah, I made a video about it, actually, small bloke. I'm very tired. Watch your snap video, had me laughing. I'm glad. It was a bit of a... I thought it was a pretty good video. I think it deserves some more views, not gonna lie. Toxicologist getting some value, which is good to see. Fortunately, Letho's gone. But this is like the other thing I had on Matter, and the other thing about playing mentors, or at least one mentor. I think actually just one mentor might be enough. Just to give us a little renew target is a pretty big deal, really. Colgrim's only 8 points a turn, sadly. Yeah, this looks like it's going to work, mate. He's still playing Battle Stations. He's playing Sandor. He's playing Roach and Knickers. What? There's no way that's correct. Not a chance. Nah, that list is rubbish, mate. Sorry. I hate it. He's no tutor for battle stations. That's absolute rubbish, mate. It's basically just my deck, but way worse. And he's playing Roach and Knickers instead of Sunset, which makes no sense at all. It's a really bad list. Oh, he does have a tutor. He has Menno. Yeah, the Menno actually might make sense. The Menno for battle stations. Okay, it's not as bad as I thought. The Roach and Knickers, though, surely he's not done that, and surely that's just you that's put that in, right? Let's be honest. This is where Matter is quite interesting, right? Little bit unfortunate it's giving me a flipping bricked Rodders, though. But it's extra points on Colgrim. Obviously, if you play Cynthia, you might give them a 3-power Golem as well. In this instance, it wasn't too impressive, but you can see the idea, right? I mean, it was actually still a sizable amount of points here, but unfortunately, it's also some points on theirs. I do think I'm interested in... Nah. I mean, if he's actually using them, then Cincian Line, I take it back. He's not a good deck builder. He's a terrible deck builder. Yeah, I didn't like the Matter. But we could try no Royal Decree, right? I think we need the second Courier. So we're at this. We're saying we're going to try and cut Royal Decree. I'm down to try Sandor. I'm actually down. And then we have a 7 provision. Like, hunting packs aren't definitely in the deck. I feel like they probably are, right? You would have to think it's probably Cynthia. I mean, Asir's interesting. Is he using Asir for an extra Colgrim? You try and give me... I played him once, bro. Relax. I literally have used this card once ever. So you're talking rubbish, mate. Hunting Pack does just seem too good not to play. To me, anyway. And we do struggle for proactivity, so probably just Cynthia over False Siri. So basically, we're trying to cut Roll Decree, so we've lost some consistency. I mean, the other thing I was also interested in looking at is what if we play Ring? The thing that Sandor's interesting... I don't know about Sandor, man. I'm a bit unconvinced. I think he's just going to get locked removed. I'm not against trying Ring. The thing is I'm not convinced there's any 8 provision card I particularly care for. Why can't you Decree? The deck just isn't good enough. We have to try something. So Decree... Oh wait, where's Menno? I do want Menno though. I mean, okay, so Sandor could fit the bill. We'll give Sandor a go. I'm pretty unconvinced by Sandor though. The other thing we could look at doing is playing Ring or... I don't think we want Matter. Matter's not great. Well, I forgot I still need Menno. I refuse not to play a tutor for battle stations, right? And hopefully Menno is enough on his own. 15 stream streak, let's go. 15 years waiting in the sewers. Is that what he says? I'm not playing Roach and Knickers, mate. And if you mention it again, I'm going to time you out. I'm actually not in the mood. I mean, honestly, Ring seems pretty good. My problem with Sandor is Sandor's good when you play a defender, right? But you play a defender when you're winning. I think when you're not playing a defender, he's pretty bad. Storchamps was good. I finished 9th, unfortunately, but I had a great time, and I think the deck performed really well. Hey, Ilya, what's up, man? I think it's good. I'm chilling, man. Very good. Very, very good. I mean, they've not been all good, but yeah, life's good, man. I'm happy. I'm chilling. I played blue-green. I streamed it, Mr. Pringles. If you want to go watch the VOD back, I'm going to make a video from it. But I got... Basically, if IDs weren't a thing, I would have made it, right? Unfortunately. Yeah, but if he sticks, he's not going to stick. That's the thing. I'm not too interested in Sandor, I have to say. He's the only engine in a deck, which is not a good thing to have 10 provisions invested in. It's hard to... The biggest problem, actually, with the Ring of Favour is that I think it's got to be Ring. The biggest problem is that and Sunset taking up 2 slots in our hand. We do still lack proactivity as well, right? That's why I'm kind of, like, not hating Cynthia. Like, one of the biggest issues is proactivity. And I'm not really sure Ring helps fixes that, right? It doesn't give good clog though. It puts a clog on the bottom, right? Which is not really the kind of clog that's that valuable. Sandor's interesting. I'm just very, very, very unconvinced. If he costs 9 and I could renew him, then we'd be talking. And that's why I've suggested to put Sandor to 9 provisions for this balance cancel. I mean, I have to say I would quite like to play 1 Mentor. I would quite like to play Cynthia. But we're cutting Royal Decree. And we're going to try and add Hunting Pack. So we do have 10 provisions if we want to do it. Right, the Dwim is out for Hunting Pack essentially at the minute. I'm just unconvinced. I mean, interestingly, Triss is a clog. It does feel like Ring does kind of belong in this deck, I have to say. But again, it's just the lack of proactive options that we have. He's not strong enough. I'm really not interested in him. He's just going to get locked. He's just going to get removed. I'm not completely against giving him a go. I just feel like there's got to be... I'm not really sure he's improving the deck. Matter, I'm not convinced by either. I feel like playing one mentor would be nice, right? And you could cut a 4 and play an 8, but there's no good 8s. The provisions of this deck are just quite awkward in general. Like, Cynthia probably belongs. She's just bloody expensive. And then we could upgrade like a 4 provision card, for example, to False Siri. Try Sandor a couple games. Hey, Silex. Do I want to try Sandor for a couple of games? Shuffle a card from your deck into your opponent's deck. Spawn a drone at the bottom of their deck and set its power to the difference. It's so bad if it gets locked immediately. Everton did very well, man. I'm happy. I did fancy us. I'm very unconvinced. I actually think Ring is just the card, right? It feels a bit off. And am I really going to play the deck under a provision? I mean, honestly, perhaps. You could also bring in one Dwim. I hate the concept of playing under a provision. It's something you will almost never see me do, and that's how you know I'm desperate to try and make this deck work. But would I rather play Sandor or Ring? And the answer is I would rather play Ring. If you just give me both of those cards in a vacuum. One Dwim is nice, but the 4P cards, very good. I did cut Sunset for a game, and I actually cut Sunset for a few games, and I don't think we won a single game in like 6. It was absolutely awful. And it reminded me why I should never, ever, 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 ever listen to chat on something I'm so strongly opinionated on. Like, sometimes listening to chat's fine. Most of the time, chat doesn't know what the hell they're talking about. You have to play 2 couriers. We want to be able to just play a courier on turn 1 and not panic too much. Toxicologist on the Mutants Maker feels a bit weak. I think just taking the Coated Weapons here is reasonable. Try Geralt Quen. No, I'm not really interested in Quen. I have tried Geralt Quen in slightly similar but different decks. Interesting with the Curse Scroll if we put Snowdrop in, or if we put something else in. I'm definitely sold on 2 couriers. It feels to me like when I've been because I've been thinking about the deck a lot. Hunting Pack I think is close to non-negotiable, right? We have Toxicologists and Viper Witches, and it's just 8 points that thins for no deck building cost. Like, Hunting Pack just seems a bit too strong for us not to play, really. So we've lost a thinning by removing the... Okay, we're ready to clog. So we'll go for the clog first. Yeah, we've lost a thinning from Royal Decree, but Hunting Pack has replaced that thinning. And we've got a ring in instead. It's not that the animal thinners are trash, it's just that they're a lot worse than Sunset Wanderers. Playing both Roach and Knickers instead of one Sunset Wanderers is mind-blowing to me. I have no idea why anyone would ever do that in this deck. It makes close to 0 sense. It's basically my deck, but he's removed Sunset Wanderers and put in Roach and Knickers for some reason. He's basically just... I honestly think he's memeing. I mean, I think it's better to give them Shady Vendors than Spenders. It's a bit of a controversial take, but... They have a pass. That's fine. I don't particularly want to bottom deck any of this hand. But I suppose it's teleportation. Which isn't ideal, really. Gonna go for the leader first and then the shuffle away. Oh wow. And this is an example of where battle stations can be a little bit funky, can't it, really? And we kind of have to shuffle it away. Unless we just play it for one thinner here. And you can already see the awkwardness of Ring, but the awkwardness is in fairness, also playing for 17 points, which is quite a lot. Sorry, did I say 17 points? And the thing is if they pass, it thins. Yo, Casento with the raid, mate. Thank you very much. Hope you had a lovely stream, my friend. Hope things are good, boss. I got some bed hair going on over here. Just arose from my beauty sleep. What's up, Casento? Thank you, mate. We're trying to make Clog good. So far. Yeah, let's go. To answer your questions from before, yeah, the game's just like, I've been pretty interested in checking it out again for a while. So I'd rather not play the courier. Doesn't really do much for us. But I guess it's fine. No point looking at the top of their deck because we clogged them. We know what's there. Yeah, Witcher 4 trailer dropped. I have been keen to check out Gwent for a while. I've not really been making a ton of content for fun recently, and it's been more, you know, I've been feeling like the pressures financially and all this sort of stuff, and I've been really focused on that, just trying to make a career of it, and everything's going really well. I'm feeling more comfortable and feeling more like I can relax a bit. And for the last month, I've been playing Gwent almost non-stop. It's just a really good game. I just did a stream. I thought I would probably just do a stream. And a month later, I'm still playing every single flipping day. Pretty good showing from the old Ring. That is a bit unfortunate, isn't it? That they got there. Cento? Oh, mate, it's always going to be Casento to me. Are you guys saying I'm pronouncing it wrong? That's a very good find. Happy flipping days, mate. Look at this. Very fortunate find there. This hand is the absolute nuts as it turned out. Wow. We got very, very lucky there to have a functional hand and actually thin the battle stations. Nah, we don't need to run the 4P Witcher. It's so difficult to fit things. Yeah, the Bazaar's very good. I might actually play some of it at the end of today's stream. Have we missed the Royal Decree? Not really, right? Are we happy to have the Ring instead? Probably.
Damn you all. Why would I kill a child?
This one's a win. Haven't tried DMT. No. I'm not that interested in it either. It's very, like, the thing is this deck is very, like, tight. And what we've put together I'm very happy with. And a lot of the cards which I'm not playing, like, So we go Rodders, Defender. Yeah, DMT's a bit too clunky. But I mean, look, this went well. The card be bottom decked, and I wasn't even that happy about bottom decking it. Pretty good sign of a deck that there was everything, you know, the card I put on the bottom I actually wanted to play. This, you can't really deny the power of this, mate. I know we ended up losing round 1 just about. Roderick seems so awkward. No, Roderick's good. This is just a guarantee. This thinned our deck by 1, and we're going to have 2 Colgrims. So while Roderick here doesn't look that impressive, the thing is that a lot of the time you might push to 2-0, for example, and Roderick just comes in clutch. He's too good not to play, actually. So I guess against the King of Beggars deck, we should maybe be looking at more clogging that. A big question we have is, are we supposed to renew Colgrim now? Like, is there any punish? Is there any punish? I'm not confident enough to make it, and I don't think I'm in a bad enough position that I have to take the risk. Collusion? Yeah. I also feel like what Feldy says is, I think that we're in a good enough spot I don't need to take the risk. It's that combined with I'm not really confident enough about what the heck my opponent's playing. And I'm still, you know, still getting back into Gwent in the grand scheme of things. But I mean, that was a promising showing. All right, should we give Tyrion Pendragon the... Look at how much we fell from grace, mate. Oh my god. This is what happens when you listen to chat and cut Sunset Wanderers. Nah, but for real, I think it's good to, like, have a look at things that to get cut. And I think Raw Decree is the only thing left for us. All right, so let's just, for this one's for Tyrion, all right, who is incessant that I should be playing Roach and Knickers. Spoiler alert, I should not be. Let me explain why. All right, so let's compare these 3 cards, right? Let's say, what is the difference between playing Sunset Wanderers, one Sunset Wanderers, or both Roach and Knickers, right? And maybe Tyrion's saying I could play both, but we simply can't do that because we just actually need some points, right? Alright, I disappeared. Where have I gone, mate? Guys, hello, where have I gone? Where's he gone? Where's he gone? Alright, I got a better idea. Let me do this. No, that didn't work. God, I'm a wash-up streamer. I'm a bit half asleep. I had to interrupt my beauty sleep for this. Alright. So, Sunset Wanderers is 13 provisions. With the downside of it being stuck in hand. Right? Roach plus Knickers equals 9 plus 8 provisions, which equals 17 provisions. Upside of thinning from deck. Right? Now, in terms of the other upsides and downsides, is and don't worry, I'm going to talk more about the provisions because I know what chat's going to be typing. I'm not looking at it, but I already know what chat's going to be saying. Actually, Mr. Streamer, yeah, guys, come on, I know this. Now, another upside of Sunset Wanderers, the downside of being stuck in hand is it means an upside is we have total control on when it thins, and the downside of Roach and Knickers is they thin in round 1. Right? Like, Sunset Wanderers, we can keep in hand to defend the round 2 bleed in certain spots, right? But we can also use it as a tempo play. If we're planning on doing a calculated pass, we maybe play the card to the right of Sunset Wanderers. The Snowdrop synergy that Sunset Wanderers also has, we don't even need to include in the points, but that's obviously a big thing. Also the synergy with the leader, right? When I say like the synergy with Snowdrop, obviously Snowdrop is giving Sunset Wanderers extra points, but when Sunset Wanderers thins, it also gives Snowdrop points. Now, when you're evaluating thinning cards in Gwent, you can't give an exact provision for what they like actually are. Like, obviously they cost 13 and they cost 9 and 8, but a more accurate description of a thinning card, and it's not a perfect fit, is to take 4 provisions away. Because they play themselves from the deck, it's otherwise a card which would be stuck in deck as 4 provisions, right? 4 provisions is the cheapest card you can have. So it's actually, Sunset Wanderers is 13 minus 4 provisions. It's got a real cost of 9 provisions, right? And therefore, Roach real cost of 5 rather. And Knickers 8 minus 4 real cost of 4. So Roach and Knickers have a real cost of 9 provisions. Sunset Wanderers equals 9 provisions real cost. So Roach plus Knickers equals Sunset Wanderers, essentially. Right? However, that also means that Roach and Knickers equal Sunset Wanderers minus 1 4 provision card. And if I actually show you my deck, for starters, this is just like the start, before we even do the maths. If I actually show you the 4 provision cards I would miss out on, I really like all my 4 provision cards, right? I like them so much right now that I'm actually playing under a provision. That's how much I like my 4 provision cards, right? So I'd have to cut either a teleportation, a courier, a hunting pack, a toxicologist. What you'd probably do is you'd probably cut hunting pack and play a Dwim, which wouldn't be that big of a deal. Wait, no, I mean, you'd have to cut 2, right? You'd have to like, it's just awkward, right? You'd have to cut both hunting packs, play a Dwim and some other 4P card. Doesn't sound that great. Now, okay, Sunset Wanderers plus Roach. So Sunset Wanderers is minus 1 4P card plus 1 thin, right? But we're literally probably going to remove the hunting pack from the deck anyway in order to fit it. So it's not even an extra thin, right? So then you do the maths on how many points. Well, it's very easy that Roach and Knickers is 7 points, right? Sunset Wanderers is way more than 7 points on average. Way more, right? How many points did it put? Like, it plays for 13 points sometimes. It plays for like flipping snowdrop points as well when it thins. We have full control over how it works. No, there's no word that we just don't have the provisions, mate. We just don't have the provisions. I mean, even like removing the Sunset Wanderers and trying to fit Roach and Knickers, in terms of real provisions, they're cheaper, but in terms of like actual provisions, they're more expensive. They're more difficult to fit. Having said that, I do somehow have a spare provision in this deck right now, which makes me feel honestly horrendous. I hate doing such a thing. So basically, Sunset Wanderers is more points. It means that I can put more clog cards in the deck. It means that I have total control of when it thins. The advantage of Roach and Knickers is that I have a bit more agency of cards in hand. But I have no agency on when they thin and they play for less points. It's not close. It's not close. And this is why Sunset Wanderers is way better in this deck. Alright, I hope I've explained that. Now, any future talk about adding Sunset Wanderers, removing Sunset Wanderers from this deck will result in a ban. Permanently. I'm kidding. But yeah. Like, it's not close. That's the thing. It's not close. The Ring of Favour, we still have to keep an eye on. I'm not sure, but I mean, it performed well. Right. One thing that's interesting is we have to consider what we would like to bottom deck. Maybe a hunting pack? I don't know. Never quite sure what to go for. Very big lack of proactivity here. Whoa, 17 card deck. So we could go for Gortha to start things off and just take an engine. We play Sunset Wanderers because it plays for more points. We have more agency over when it thins. It's going to be the Darlin Soldiers. What would I change? I wouldn't play Roach and Knickers. I'm very unconvinced that Sandor's worth it as well. But he's not playing Sunset Wanderers, which means I just don't have any interest in even considering what I would change in this deck, because he just took my deck and made it worse. It's honestly a bit of a classic. How good is Clog? Bad. It's very fun though. I'll give it like a solid 2 out of 10. We're trying to make it better. It's not good. It's really, really bad. It needs buffs. I mean, I'm literally playing the deck under a provision, which just tells you all you need to know, I think, really. That it's a bit wonky. And honestly, in Gwent history, this might be about the second time I'm playing a deck under a provision. It's a very good target for us to just start sinking some damage into. Can thin the hunting pack. Would you consider running Roach and Knickers? Lol. Which deck was the first? I couldn't tell you, mate. I don't even know, like, I'm not sure I've ever done it before. I feel like I might have, like, once or twice, though. Just as a concept, it's kind of abhorrent to me. Look, this would be Sandor getting locked, right? I don't even play this card usually. I only played it because I had no other proactive options, didn't have the courier. Here's another thing that hunting pack is just pretty good for here, though. Just gives us something to do before we are able to get down to our Viper Witches. That's like the other thing I would be looking at in replacing the ring for something else. I would just be looking for something we can play proactively. No, Mill's terrible. Mill got nerfed to the rafters too. No, I'm not playing it, mate. Absolutely no chance. Less than 0 chance that I will go near that deck. We should look at getting battle stations into hand, right? It's a bit of an awkward one because my hand at the moment is... It's not going to be that much longer that the battle stations is actually playable. Okay, well there's battle stations, which is interesting. I don't really want to get rid of this teleportation, but I suppose I will. I suppose I will for now. All right, we'll bottom deck the renew, I think. But I need to keep... I guess I can draw into the renew afterwards, right? Very smooth at the moment. Yeah, I wanna try some traps. So you can already see like the downside of the ring and the sunset, but ultimately like I think it's just about making it work really. This feels very strong. I mean, clogging that doesn't seem terrible because it's gonna actually, it's not gonna remove it, is it? It's just gonna force a leader charge. So let's hit a gang and remove that. And then the question is, do I click to bottom deck the renew already? I'll certainly give them a Nilf Knight. I think I'll wait a turn. Ring plus Sunset is a lot. It's the big downsides of the two cards, for sure. But also look at them. It most certainly is awkward. no doubt. Hard to see how it could not be the way, right? The ring. Like, would I rather have Sandor in hand right now or this? And it's not actually close. So we're going to bottom deck the Renew in favour of probably just the teleportation. I think we're kind of in cruise control here. And I suppose we're clogging... Are we clogging a slave driver or a bowman? You can do funny bamboo. You can, yeah. You certainly can. Sandal's not that bad, for sure. I'm just not that interested in him being the only engine in my deck. Well, against Clog, passing is often a death sentence, so I think they're doing the right thing.
Your life was worth a great deal more. Take comfort in that.
Yeah, Sandal's not terrible. I just don't think he's really worth it, mate. I mean, almost if we didn't have Ring, we'd be having to slam Colgrim here almost every time, right? Do we really want to be doing that? No. Nah. But Sandal wouldn't necessarily be in my hand, right? And also, like, most of the time I'm not even playing the Viper Witcher Adept. This is a very, very, very unique situation that they had more cards in their deck to begin with. Was there a damaged one? Yeah, I should have. That's just me misplaying. I'm kind of half asleep. Yeah, Sandor at 9 would be cool. The thing about... Yeah, this is just me being half asleep, guys. My bad. I'm kind of going through the motions a bit on that one. I'm talking with chat a bit as well, innit? Damage your enemy units by 1. Quite a lot of points. Yeah, it was really good. I had a great time yesterday. Played a really off-meta deck and got very, very close to making it. I finished 9th, unfortunately. Very, very tough locals. Probably the toughest. Certainly the toughest in the UK. It's possible it's the toughest locals in the world. It's certainly right up there. Where in London? It's in Bermondsey, so like just south of London Bridge. Lovely place, mate. Really, really cool shop. Well, I suppose if the ring things, we don't care that much, right? If they pass on the ring, we don't have to, because if they pass, then it thins, and thinning is fine for us in the stack. We'd actually rather it thin, right? They might try and contest Colgrim and then with like a big card, even like a Vilgefortz, and then we're like, okay. 21 points. Nah, it's not Gwent, it's Disney Lorcana locals, man. It's a physical Disney card game I play. That's been the focus of my content for the last 10 months. It's a great game. But yeah, I'm basically trying to play like an off-meta deck. But we are, to be fair, Gwent's getting a physical release, isn't it, this year from Witcher 4. And I am going to be making content for that, so you can definitely look out for that. We didn't thin... I mean, we have everything we need. This is actually an incredibly strong hand. I guess... Yeah, I guess we're just keeping this. There is an argument to be made that we would rather Roderick for one of the other cards to increase the odds of Courier hitting, but... The elevator, it's Gwent from The Witcher 3 in a board game. Oh, the Disney one? Oh. The elevator pitch for Disney is the elevator pitch is it's a Disney card game. It's very good. That's what I got, mate. So, does this count as... This would count as a soldier, so we can't really go for the Colgrim float. Wow. Spicy. Nice. Bummer. We should have gone back row with this as well. And this is an example of why we need Roderick in this deck. People were like questioning Roderick in the last round. I think you can see its value in this instance, right? My MMR's in the dumpster, mate. But we're trying to climb our way back up. We tried a version without Sunset Wanderers because chat bullied me, and it was the worst decision I ever made. Ever. Ooh, that's quite spooky. What have we got for round 3, guys? Honestly, I've had worse round 3 hands. Vilg will mill us, though, if they have Vilg. That was a misplay. Oopsie daisy. Nah. Roderick's good, man. He thins as well. He's a thinner. Emir's pipes. Unfortunately, you've been scammed, mate. You can refund yourself the channel points. Channel points in this channel don't actually exist, mate, anymore. I actually at some point will get them doing something. They are basically just collecting dust over here. Sorry about that. Good to see you there, man. But yeah, I'm excited for Witcher 3 Gwent physical release. It's going to be fun. You can definitely expect a lot of content on the game from myself. Boop. Stack is a lot better when going second. Here you go, Snowdrop on 2 potentially. Proactive Courier is also an option. I think we'll take that first. Want to bury that Maxi because she anti-clogs. Gonna unmod Flow, mate. I don't even know if Flow's a mod. But I will get some channel points going for you guys soon. I've got like 2 big admin tasks to take care of still this month, and then I've like sorted all my big life challenges out, really. Some good cards in hand. Oops, almost forgot about the flipping Mage Assassin. I've got some taxes to submit this week. Next week, rather. More up to date, baby. We know we don't draw into the hunting pack, so we're safe to slam. And Clog. The question is which to Clog. Life has got in the way, but we're getting close. I'm basically repeating the same things I was 2 years ago. I'm like, I'm almost ready to go, but actually I'm almost ready to go. Let's go for one of each. Yeah, I'm at this. Basically, this last year has been quite a stressful one for me. Where I mean, I've been flip flopping between games. Really, I've had some financial issues, situations outside of my control, really, which resolved. Had some setbacks, basically, but it is what it is, man. Learned a lot from it. But I've also got like some stability now with Disney Lorcana. I'm like one of their commentators for their competitive scene, which gives me like some real job security, which is something I've lacked. Better do that before it's too late. I guess we should have gone for the bleed on this and then pinged that in it. I mean, I have to say, the ring is just popping off already. Teleportation off the top, is it? We actually don't know this next card, do we? Not bad. Let's go, Ben. Yeah, no, things are good. The other thing I'm looking at doing is picking up... I'm going to maybe try and pick up another TCG this year as well. When I say maybe, I'm almost certainly will. So I suppose it's a good time to take the ring. Renew's very awkward to have in hand, sadly. But, yeah, the League of Legends TCG is the one I've got my eye on, mainly. I just think that game's going to be very good. Ring traded for leader and Syringe. Pretty good. Yeah, the League of Legends TCG. I'm also very interested in Star Wars Unlimited, though. So I was speaking with my local game store yesterday. I'm pretty keen to try and get... pretty similar to try and get into Star Wars. One Piece I'm kind of interested in. No, it's not Legends of Runeterra, but it's made by League of Legends. So Menno's bricked, unfortunately. Which is definitely not ideal, I have to say. Quite awkward if they pass, really. Lots of options off Roderick because Menno bricked so hard here. Nah, not Runeterra. Runeterra is like not going to be around for that much longer. League TCG is like it's called Project K at the moment. We actually could do a I haven't played Magic ever. I have some Magic stuff though they sent me. I think we're going for the Rodders and hoping to hit the Cloggers. Bummer. So Menno bricking, obviously we've removed the tactic, is something I need to pay a bit more attention to next time. This is actually fine for us though. The most important thing is we hold the defender. Yeah, it's a physical game. It comes out in China this month. It might already be out. I'm not sure. Oh god. Please give me the card. Brilliant. Bottom card of the deck left there. We probably are in trouble now then. This comes back to Menno bricking.
Quiet the noise in your head.
Wow, Spores is quite good there. The unicorn wasn't that great though, was it?
Damn you all! Why would I kill a child?
It does seem like this one just ran away from us a little. But we'll see. There's a chance. TCG mine by Gwent and... Oh no, I've not heard of it. Never. Oh, we could have clogged him with that. Yeah, it looks like this one ran away from us, unfortunately. With a Letho, we might have been alright. We might have still struggled. But yeah, Star Wars Unlimited is the other one. One Piece I'm actually a bit interested in, but you got engaged? Jeez! What a legend. Congrats, man.
Blood washes away all shame.
I did record a One Piece video. I mean, I recorded some gameplay. Bit different from recording a video, but you get me. I wasn't that impressed by One Piece, I have to say. I must be honest. From what I've played of it, I've not been that impressed. But never say never. So obviously we can't clog that. That is uncloggable. If you do a Google search for uncloggable force, this ship shows up. So it might be Snowdrop before they play like the thing in the graveyard, right? We just have to take a bit of an L on Snowdrop.
Never get my rhymes out of your head.
The Viper Witch is to the left of Sunset, so that probably makes the most sense. We are going to have to slam the leader very prematurely here, sadly. Nice, that's a big deal though that we find that. Possibly should have shuffled the courier away. Now we don't play locks. The ring should be thrown into Mount Doom. Wearing it provides its bearer with a surge of lucky encounters like meeting a friendly stranger or stumbling upon a treasure, although some say such happenings are mere coincidence. So we still haven't quite hit the threshold for these. I am concerned about putting a ship back in their deck at all. But in terms of engine value for the round, this is the clear choice, really. We could brick hunting pack here, but it's unlikely.
Always use protective eyewear when handling toxins, they said.
We might end up regretting doing that clog, but we'll have to see. It's not like we've got a particularly wide range of other targets to clog, is it? So
What's better than a dead noble? Two dead nobles.
this courier, I would rather not have in hand. Same with the mage assassin being in hand as well. It's a bit of a pain. We really do have to pay attention to Menno more. Coated weapons could brick. Because obviously we've removed the decree from this deck.
Your life was worth a great deal, my lord. Take comfort in that.
Now, I like that Colgrim dies to a ship. I think it's quite cool. The ring! Almost enough. It's a tricky one, isn't it? We could go down a couple of cards to get a bit more clogging. Not massively interested in that. Do we ever just go Menno onto that? That wouldn't be enough. This is +1. Clog is -1 on that.
Calls for your death. It's not ours.
Alright, happy days. I don't think in this instance we needed to overdo it, and we're quite happy to still have the sunset in hand. We can do a bit more clogging in round 2 now. We certainly don't want the Mage Assassin in hand here. And the coated weapons we certainly don't want either. Try and thin the Mage Assassin. So it's Courier Colgrim, top 2. And what's interesting is we could have also put Colgrim on top, so we draw into it off sunset there. The Couriers are just very, very good in this deck. That's a lot of armor, isn't it?
What the shit are we planning with all this anyway?
There's a good chance we're going to pass quite soon here. Yeah, we're playing Ring.
Fire. The Empire will be victorious.
Unfortunately, it's the Courier we draw. I mean, there was a world we were supposed to just put Colgrim in hand, really. Whoa! We'll definitely roll the Rodders. We take either Colgrim or the Gortha. The worst to hit is exactly Renew. Theon. I mean, we also just kind of want to randomly bleed a bit more, right? Oh, God. That's scary. Well, that's very bad news, mate. That changes things quite significantly. Pain.
Danielle, my lady, you'll strain your throat. Help is none on the way.
Colgrim's... Is Colgrim enough, by the way? Let's think about it. Colgrim comes in at 1. And it plays for 17, 18, 19 points. What? Yeah, this guy's sniping. Colgrim literally wins here. They lose a point on the Clog. They're either a sniper or a terrible player. They do lose a point. This is infused. Yeah, that was a sniper, I agree. Because they also know what's on top. They also know that they have the ship on top, right? No. It was infused with when a card goes into deck. So the Gortha. Of course he was sniping. He either sniped or he's a bad player. There's no in between. He literally lost to Colgrim, guys. The pass was so quick. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Gwent Musician. It's really fun. I really am having a lot of fun with it. Oh. Wait. Are they throwing? Why did they not play the ship? Why did they not play the ship, guys? Am I getting BM'd? We clogged them with the ship and they had raiding fleet in hand. What's the most points here? Wow. Good job. This guy, man. No, Defender's 10 provisions, mate. You can't renew it these days. Guess he was just bad. Perhaps. Mom unplugged the Wi-Fi. It's true, Mom did unplug it. Mom! Somebody call the plumber, mate. Well said. Have I tried him? Thought about it. I was a teacher back in the day, mate. Yeah, I've retired though.
Will you learn from that blunder? Are you capable?
He's auto-including Clog. He's not though, is he? Fake news! Guys, fake news. The fake news media is in the chat right now. Corio's like decent proactivity. It seems a bit weird to mulligan hunting pack, but honestly, this hand's very good. I guess in theory we're supposed to keep mulliganing. Maybe we're not. We have Curse Scroll. No! This is just about our worst matchup, I would imagine, on paper. Sam cursed it, guys. Snipe with Mage Assassin. That's actually so true. Rats! Missed opportunity. I mean, we could still try. Well, Dandelion Show is no longer with us. But they're still in our heart. For Dandelion! This is for the Dandelion Show. If this happens, Dandelion Show, you have to come back. I don't make the rules. No! Oh, we got baited, mate. Snowdrop, you little tease. Get rid of the coated weapons so mana doesn't break. Little cargo, pat about the fence. Is that what you want from me? Look at this pathetic Saskia, mate. Saskia, do you know who I am? I'm Specimen Gwent. And I am not going to lose to you today. For I am the chosen one. The clogger. Guys, you know what would probably win me this game? Roach and Knickers. Maybe we should add them to the deck, guys. Where are my Roach and Knickers right now, mate? Yeah, Fury Merchant would bang. I hope this guy likes machines. Oh, that's a juicer of a hand if ever I saw one, ladies and gents. See? 8 points. Roach and Knickers, 7 points. +2 on Snowdrop. Literally already better. It's played for 10 points here. Look, my flipping Sandal would have been locked 10 years ago. 15 years in the sewer, begging like a beast. I don't want to clog them with any Harmony cards. So I've just kept targeting the Chariot. I also want it in the discard so I can go through it. So clog, yeah, is what you do. It's where you go visit the plumber and say, "Oi mate, my pipes are clogged up." But you do that to somebody's deck. Oh, I'm so keen for Witcher soon, actually. I'm not going to lie. So I'm pretty sure we don't have it, right? Like, I think if I make this play, I probably lose, but they never see that come in, right? Right, guys. Guys! I mean, hear me out. There is actually a world we still play this. I'm not going to lie.
Come on.
What's better than a dead noble? 2 dead nobles.
Get clogged! This is about as bad as the matchups go for us, but honestly, it's not all over. Mate, don't be a ring hater. The ring was actually pretty good here. I hope you like
Your life was
machines, mate.
my lord. Take comfort in that.
A wee hint. Dinny jiggle us.
No such thing as justice in this world.
Is there any Colgrims in this world? Alright, so the question is do they actually have 8 points per turn? Is it time to Uno reverse them with the hero pass? We probably know exactly what's in hand. No, they have one juicer card, right? They have one juicer. There's a very real possibility we pass, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Come on.
It's probably the scenario and another card. It's another Dwarven Chariot.
You asked for it.
Now we have to play. Hey, Lon.
Yes?
Yeah, I couldn't pass there. I was thinking my Colgrim would tick once more. I think the other thing that incentivized me to continue playing there is the fact that the card disadvantage is not a bad thing for me next round. Letho? 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 Where art thou, Letho? Letho? Thank you.
You asked for it.
So... we just go renew, right? Right? Please don't tell me I clogged the Cat Witcher. Poggers. Alright, now it's 50-50. Well, it's actually a 66% now. Poggers. I mean, this is about our worst matchup, guys. That flipping gnome.
Clever maneuver.
-4, but +2 per turn. It's better, right? That's a nice point total I've got, mate. Troll play. Uh-huh. Respect! 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 What a troll play, guys. I found my win condition and I trolled. That's not a troll play. That's a legendary play, mate. Wait, I just found something that I need. A hairbrush. Get in. I've got some proper bed hair going on. Guys, I'm not going bald, alright? This is a very normal hairline. I don't really know what I'm doing. How do I look? Meh.
We do what must be done.
Wow, she just roasted me. How do I look? Meh. That's perfect now, look. That's perfect, guys, right? I need some stuff in my hair.
How could this possibly have survived peer review?
What did Vanilla say? They created The Witcher, I think. To to be fair. They created The Witcher off the scenario. I don't know, like, just... If I just, like, do this, it doesn't look good either. I don't know, my hair's a bit... I'm not super happy with my hair at the moment. I think I just need to put some stuff in it, though, and it'll be fine. Meh! No toxicologist. So it's Red Haze. The Scholar Red Haze Dragon. Nine months ago, why I quit Snap today? Why Snap got banned? Oh yeah. Maddock in hand. Poggers. No toxicologist is what's making us particularly awkward here. Roderick's too awkward, isn't it? Why Snap banned? Because it's a danger to the US citizens, mate. The government shut it down and said it's a danger to Americans. And the funny thing is, I'm not even lying. Yeah, this is awkward, man. I'm gonna have 2 bronzes to play from hand now. This is where, like, the lack of raw decree is. Ooh. Ooh wee. How do we do this, guys? I mean, we know they have dragons and dragons and I think this is a very bad matchup. My gut feeling is we probably need to clog the living daylights out of them and slam leader to enable battle stations. We could also YOLO Rodders to try and hit Snowdrop. Century Lion, it's actually the other way around, mate. Trump is seemingly getting TikTok reinstated. By the way, Century Lion, I saw your clog list. It was absolutely terrible, mate. It was a crime against humanity. What are you thinking, mate? I regret playing. I wasn't supposed to play the teleportation. One more bronze. Okay, that's fine.
There's nothing worse than a tepid bath.
Why aren't you listening? Listen to me sing.
Where are the bronzes? Oh my days, brev. This year above 2.5? Yeah, but where did you start? That's the real question. You just took my deck and made it worse, mate. I didn't give him bombers, I gave him orcs and put scholars. This matchup's terrible, and we had an awkward hand there.
I live to serve you.
Brilliant. I mean, dragons should probably be about our worst matchup, mate.
Right device.
They have a flipping dragon, which bypasses defender. It's not great. It's my list, but made it worse, mate. Please. Don't call it his list. It's like a bastardized version of what I play.
Ethics would never allow it.
Isn't Mill my worst matchup? I don't know.
Moment. Must record. Get this down.
Guys, it's my clog deck, apart from he took out Sunset Wanderers for Roach and Knickers, unironically. At least, that's the list I've been shown. So he made it better. Oh, yeah. Been playing Clog since you don't have the idea what the heck Witcher is, bruv specimen. What is Witcher? What is that? Witcher? Witcher? What is that? Who watches The Witchers? I was about to mold. I think we're losing anyway, but... I mean, Roach and Knickers are good cards, but... Yeah, not in this one. We're losing anyway. Sadly. Just gonna have to suffer through this one.
What's better than a dead noble?
How do we counter a dragon here? We don't. We just go next, but I'm gonna play it out anyway. Actually, I changed my mind. I'm not. Yeah, it's very playable. It's really good.
Patience is not a virtue. I am known to
I'm not really convinced by the ring too much, I will say. We could also cut the hunting packs and put the Dwin back. Why don't you go on Lorcana? You like this more, and why, if I can ask? I did a 9-hour Lorcana stream yesterday, mate. But playing Lorcana from my bedroom is not that fun. And I'm just going to get burnt out on the game. And I'm trying not to get burnt out on the game. Lorcana's great, but it's a physical card game. And playing it from my bedroom is not really that interesting. But I did a 9-hour Lorcana stream yesterday from my local game store. There are ways. There's webcam stuff. We could play the League of Legends TCG soon. Because there's a online client for that, like a fan-made one. Uh-oh, Colgrim. Okay, you guys know when I said the last matchup was the toughest? This is another one of those really tough matchups. Isn't Runeterra dead? Yeah, but they're making a physical game. Alright, they used Calvate already, which is definitely an error.
I like you whether you like us or not.
I think we lead it first and then Snowdrop.
My men know the meaning of sacrifice.
There's nothing worse than a tepid bath.
Have to unbrick our Menno. Toxicologist coming in hot.
Always use protective eyewear when handling toxins, they said.
What are they deciding exactly?
What the shit are we planning with all this anyway?
Guys, my opponent's thinking very hard. That's a new one. Yeah, minus 2 points, but like, I had to play something. It's fine. It is what it is. Yeah, I've never seen this bug either. Okay, so they just pass. And that begs the question, do we pass? And that is a very interesting question. I think we don't pass.
What's better than dead noble? Two dead nobles.
Do we give them another Torres, or is that a bit too much? It's probably a bit too much, isn't it? Yeah, GOG is probably more popular. Mobile as well. Game is surprisingly active. All things considered. Don't want to break my Menno. Hand's pretty good. This is why it made sense to do more clogging. They didn't hit some golds. I would have liked to have done some more clogging, but I ran out of clogging. Calvate, it will not be good for them. Doesn't matter. We clogged them with cards, and then the Calvate came through. Like, they basically drew all the cards we clogged them with, and not the other cards that were on top, right? So Calvate won't be good for them. Start playing after a 3-year break. The game's good, huh? I think also like the era of mobile card games has been upon us, right? With Marvel Snap and Pokemon Pocket, and probably people becoming quite quickly disillusioned with those and realize actually what they're looking for is something with more deep and complex gameplay. I will say I think the era of the physical TCG is upon us in many ways. I think that physical TCGs are where it's at for the future. They are pretty damn good if you get the right mix. Have another Calvate, mate. You're welcome. We know they have Colgrim and Letho for round 3. $1,000 TCG decks with no 20 prizes. I mean, maybe if you're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And what do you mean you get prizes in Yu-Gi-Oh? You get flipping Nintendo Switch and air fryers, brev. But for context, people that finished 16th in the European Championships sold their prizes for like well over 10k. Maybe like 10k. So that means that, and that's just the top 16, right? A lot of the, you know, the top 32 still have prizes worth a lot. The thing is that what physical card games have started doing is that they've started, the prizes are like printed, right? Yeah, experiences Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is not doing too well at the moment. It's still the third biggest card game, but for how much longer remains to be seen. Imagine calculating your deck 7 times in a row on paper. Which it, well, but Disney Lorcana has all but confirmed a digital client is coming in the future. Honestly, I'd kind of like to give him another Calvate, but...
Damn you all! Why would I kill a child?
And the key here was we did extra clogging in round 2, right? Because their Colgrim isn't going to tick for as many turns as ours. So the decision to intentionally go down multiple cards in round 1 was what won us this game. Or at the very least is giving us a serious chance. We still have Renew. The thing is we know they also have Colgrim for next round.
What is truth if not an illusion?
I hate nothing more than a creaky door.
Looks like we win anyway, right?
Do you lead me to do?
Jeez, let's go. Alright. Not bad. Sunset Wanderers thinned in round 2, by the way, so Roach and Knickers would have lost us this game. Oh! Oh, baby! How many points did Sunset Wanderers play for in round 2 there? How many points would Roach and Knickers have played for in round 2? Don't mess with me, bro. Can you believe Cincho Lime put flipping Roach and Knickers in his clog deck instead of Sunset Wanderers? Honestly, I had respect for him as a deck builder until I saw that. More likely to slam a YOLO Rodders. I have to say I'm not missing the Royal Decree too much so far. We are actually playing under a provision. You would have still won because with Reach, Roach and Knickers is -1 card. Maybe. There's also 1 extra point for theirs as well, right? Should have played a Skeleton plus lead at the moment you played Colgrim. Was it enough? What do you think about Asir and Cynthia? I don't know. Ring is still one to keep an eye on. I think it's good though.
It's the front lines, I suppose.
I like the ring. Just watch my video about Snap. Good one. Thanks. I actually had to record it a couple times because my mic played up a lot. Probably killed any chance I have of working with Second Dinner in the future though. Rip. Probably wasn't that worth it, but it was kind of funny.
Pain is the body's natural reaction. It passes.
Huh?
Always use protective eyewear when handling toxins, they say.
Yeah, I'll clog at musicians. Think of all the games Roach and Knickers would have. No. None. 0. Nil. Null. Roach and Knickers loses games, bruv. I am a bit anxious about my hand. I think I'm gonna have to risk the hunting pack bricking here. Phew.
What the shit are we planning with all this anyway?
I think like the reality is that the ring and the sunset, the cards they actually take up in hand are like the renews and the flipping things like that more than anything. It's kind of how it's feeling at least. We could chance the Roderick here. It's one of those where I mean, there's nothing... like, the worst is obviously hitting... like, we obviously want one of these two, but both of these two are pretty good here, so I think it might be somewhat necessary to go for it. Nice. Does give them points for the next round. So, there was a downside to that, but it felt necessary.
Spit it out already. I don't have all day.
Toxicologists are pretty damn good, aren't they? I must admit, I underrated them. I don't want to try it because I did the maths already. I have I know a thing or two. The reason I don't want to try it is because I'm completely convinced it's incorrect. I've like, if you can provide me with a valid argument as to why, because obviously I provided you with an argument as to why I won't, but I've seen no compelling reason for me to play them. If there had been one, maybe I would change my... I'd be willing to change my opinion. But you're going to struggle to find a compelling reason because I don't believe that there actually is one. Snowdrop's good here because of the potential of ring thin. See what I mean about the ring? Like, is it really taking up extra space? Sandal's cool. He just gets locked. Oh! Sandor can't do that, bruv. I'm literally playing ring. I'm literally playing ring instead of Sandor and floating a provision right now. I'm literally playing ring and floating a provision. That's how little I rate Sandor. I'd rather have a spare provision. That's pretty damning. Hand's actually reasonable. Like, the courier here can just put what we need on top. So I don't want to mulligan the courier. We could drop the teleportation, to be fair. Bummer.
Without hesitation.
Again, what would Roach and Knickers do here? They would have done literally nothing. Why do I need them? I thin to 0 already without them. Alright, apparently I overthin. Apparently I overthin, guys. No! That's an ouch. Yeah, just because they're put in decks that focus on thinning doesn't mean that they have to be in every deck that has thinning. But I cut for the ring, roll the Kree. And we cut the Dwim for hunting pack. We're only over thinning here because they milled us. Play Sunset from hand. I think we'd rather... We don't mind being a bit milled here. Like, I think an interesting question is if we renew Snowdrop here. Pretty sure renewing Snowdrop is the big brain play here.
You'll never get my rhymes out of your heads.
What's better than a dead noble? Two dead nobles.
I should have kept Letho in hand. That was a mistake. The Couriers was Courier was really good here. We wanted to put the Couriers are mainly there to thin the Mage Assassins, mate. They're just 4P cards that thin Mage Assassin, and they have a lot of utility. Like when you're drawing off Sunset, you can make something. I definitely misplayed a bit there. Should have played the teleportation, not the Viper Witcher, right? That was definitely a mistake. A pretty big one. The Sunset Wanderers play, I think, was quite big brain, though, because it gives us adrenaline a turn sooner. But this teleportation should be a Viper Witcher. That's pretty spooky.
Reach high into the sky.
No, we want to overthin, actually. It gives us our adrenaline sooner. Uh-oh! We might be toast. Do they have the Simless? I play Cohen in Erland. What do you mean? Cohen NR better than Erland? Huh?
Splendid fox this year, and ever they shall be. Leave it to me.
The defender getting milled is why we lost this game. What did you cut for Cohen? What? What are you on about? Cohen was always in the deck. Professional was also always in the deck. You can check the link again. Watch your video. Cohen was definitely in the. Did you maybe watch the SK Witcher deck? Cohen was definitely in there, mate. Yeah, really. Really. I would never play that deck without Cohen. Maybe you're crazy. It happens to the best of us, mate. But yeah, he was definitely in there. Just check again. I'm not playing Keldar. Maybe Keldar and Cohen look quite similar. Did you maybe get those guys mixed up? Shidmiri and he cut Erland? Yeah. I wouldn't even say Shidmiri cut Erland. It's more like I added Erland. I think like no Erland is like the more traditional. And you play like Eskel. Yeah, that's like the more traditional. Whereas mine is the more hot take approach.
Without hesitation.
Think it's better. I think my version's probably better. Hence why I play it. Like, Eskel is an insane card, but the deck felt quite off to me a lot of the time. Don't love Renfrey, like, using Toxicologist on one of these, to be honest. Feels a bit sad, but not much else I can do. Because these are decent clog targets, right? But now they're not. Might play some NR Witches actually in a minute, honestly. I would be kind of down. Siri was good. Nah, Siri was good enough. SK Witches aren't as good as they were last season. People know how to play against them. They got a lot worse. They're still good.
We met. I don't recall.
What's a better clog? Is it Iris or Slave Infantry? Probably Slave Infantry, right?
Worth a great deal, my lord. Take comfort in that.
Kind of want to thin this flipping hunting pack. We're going to bottom deck teleportation for Snowdrop once it's past the sunset. Does run the risk of us not hitting battle stations, but with Menno still in the deck, it's fine. I don't really want to bottom deck teleportation though, you know. What if we bottom deck the dog? Maybe that's actually the play, right? Kind of spent ages trying to set it up, but I'm looking at this teleportation as a clogger, and I'd rather have that. Bottom decking a clog feels pretty bad. I think you go for leader first, and then Snowdrop in this. You got pro with Simulate? Let's go. Glad to hear it. Alrighty.
I like you whether you like us or not.
It is peace you desire. Prepare for war.
Pretty reasonable pass from our opponent.
There's nothing worse than a tepid sap.
Oh no! I already clogged for that. Damn. Oh, at least they get two in their hand. It makes their top decks worse, but obviously they can thin it, which makes it not that good for Colgrim value. Battle stations. Okay, we can mulligan battle stations. We need to hit a second bronze, which we do. We'll probably just slam battle station. Oh god, this is so awkward, man. I go Roderick first. Yeah, this is kind of cooked, guys. I'm not going to lie. I think we made some pretty big errors. Sadly. Defender! Okay. We're not even necessarily pushing into this round. I just need to thin the hunting pack and the battle stations. I'm still unconvinced that cutting Royal Decree is the way to go. I kind of miss it. Okay.
An interesting choice. The Empire will be victorious.
Please don't... Well, the hunting pack we bottom decked, right? So. We can guarantee a card on top here. Which I guess is always left, though. Guess it probably doesn't matter. The renew in hand is a bit peak. So do they actually have a way of stopping if I just go Colgrim? The renew's so bad here, mate. I guess I'm just all in, right?
Done now, my lady. Strain your throat. Help is not on the way.
pretty impressive thinning. Who needs Roach and Knickers? Not this, bruv. I'd rather not have played that and kept it for round 3, but I didn't want to float Colgrim here. I guess there's an argument I could have... Yeah, if I float Colgrim, the Renew's still in my hand, right? I don't have Letho yet. By the way, guys, Roach and Knickers apparently is better than this. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. No! That's a problem.
Improvise.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. He's not at adrenaline for ages. Well played, though. There's the thin that I gave them. Why would they not lead it there? That is outrageous. They must be very confident that they have it. I mean, compared to the Cintrian line deck that you say is so good, then I didn't really struggle much. I just put a Sunset Wanderers in the deck. The battle stations was clunky for sure, though. Alright, might be time to go try hard mode. I might give up with my dream of Clog, because I actually do want to finish high up the ladder. We got 18th last season. Might be time to start try-harding. Oh, Ragnar Lothbrok. My guy. Clog was fun, though. Nope, not doing it, Tyrion. Not happening. No, there was no mistake move. They had Prophet, Vilgefortz, Igni. They had double tool punish. It was just a bad matchup, mate. There was no mistake move. Renew in hand was unfortunate, no doubt. Like, I didn't want the Renew in hand, but I had no agency over whether or not it was in hand. Oh, I can try when I'm sleepy. Sounds good. Where am I? Nowhere near, mate. Nowhere near. I've got like one half decent score. Gonna drop NG. I mean, I don't know. I have no commitment to any faction. Mate, honestly, you guys actually continuing to say Roach and Knickers is quite embarrassing, mate. Spawn explosive. So, Profit 2, spend all your coins and boosts. Once per turn, when you reach 0 coins, spawn explosives. Damage an enemy unit by 3, then destroy self. Then in turn, reduce the fee cost by 1 if the fee cost... Okay. Interesting. So I would imagine we just play the Immortals. Meme is too funny. Yeah, I don't hate that. It's my SKMMR, not very high. I got to 2,650 of it last season though. The NR deck right now, we're at like this deck we're playing, we're at like 2,520 or something. Maybe like 2,510, slightly off peak. I think our peak is like 2,530. Yeah, but they're worse than Sunset Wanderers. Stop talking about flipping Roach and Knickers. Oh my god. Guys, I got Ignied and Profited and Vilgefortzed. I don't think Roach and Knickers were going to help me there. They would have been played out in round 1. Alright? I literally overthinned. Why do I need Roach and flipping Knickers, you donuts? I overthinned. I overthinned. Mate. Overthinned. And you want to play flipping Roach and Knickers. Are you having a bloody bubble? Giggle. Why would I play Roach and Knickers? I overthinned. The offering? I should have taken the offering. That was my bad. This is still kind of fine though. Offering! Probably off an adept. And why were they the bottom cards? And why do you care? Because you have not Roach and Knickers in the deck, mate. This NR deck could use Roach and Knickers. Ain't nothing. It's relentless, mate. It's absolutely relentless. So obviously the thing is here, right? If I play the flipping damn sorceress, it's gonna get instantly removed. But it's not that easy for them to do. So still go for it. We've got another off AA. And we've just got a hand of pure carryover as well. We don't need to commit the AA probably. Like, I don't think it's that easy for them to remove it right now. But let's see. Okay. My mistake. You can target things. I thought it was random. Explosive sounds like it's going to be random, right? At least I thought it sounded like that. I think I will AA still here. I should have taken the AA already. This guy's kind of cooking. Eh. I still haven't touched Syndicate. No, I'm pretty tempted though. Soon, I definitely will soon. Quite tempted by Congregate in particular. This definitely didn't go quite as smoothly as I had hoped. Do we pass? This didn't go that well, did it, mate? You're stubborn and not trying them. I just want you to try them once to prove your point. Okay, but the thing is that it's such a bad idea, I'm not going to try it and waste my time because I already know the outcome. But yes, I am stubborn. Basically, I'm just saying I'll go down 2 cards. Do we ever go down 3 cards here and just play both envoys? You're scared that they're alright? Yeah, I'm so scared, man. I'm quaking in my boots.
Please, I'm just a messenger. No horse, I said. Wanted the exercise, I said.
So obviously I've played this very controversially, I must admit. Well, like, probably the actual reality is I played it quite badly, but there we go. I think at the end... plays every deck like Clog. It's true. Ah, suffering binds us. Guys, I'm going to the gym tomorrow. Guys, right, can we strike a deal, chat? What happens if I don't go to the gym?
Now this is a knife. I steered
Man, I wasn't struggling endlessly though. I almost got to 2.5k. You stream it? I'm not streaming it, mate. That's just not. That's definitely not happening. Probably get arrested. You become fat and ugly. Oh right, if I don't go to the gym. I thought this was like, oh, I've not seen you in a while. You become fat and ugly. I was like, oh, cheers, mate. If I honestly, so if you guys are telling me if I don't go to the gym tomorrow, I have to play Roach and Knickers in Clog. All right, honestly, deal, and I will hold myself to that. All right, that is actually the best motivation to go to the gym I've ever heard. Holy moly, Batman, you guys have cracked the code. I also haven't seen it, but it's basically my deck, but he cut Sunset Wanderers for Roach and Knickers, unironically. Baffling, mate. Absolutely crackers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, we can get stuff in at 9 still with the Scytheman. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, we're cooking.
Play attracts monsters. It's irresistible.
This harvest of reaping black-clad heads.
Pretty good, eh? Not bad, blood. Probably just pass hill. These emotes are kind of banger.
Evil is at work. There have been sightings.
This deck just looks like it's just my deck but worse. You can't convince me otherwise. The collar is the one thing I can get behind, because I'm still not convinced Curse Scroll's that good in my deck. I also definitely don't hate cutting Royal Decree. I think Royal Decree is probably fine enough to cut. But he's just playing Roach and Knickers instead of Sunset. I just don't understand why you would do that. Huh? What?
All are free to convert.
My flipping dude. My immune guy just got. Stop burping, guys. Roach and Knickers is consistent thinning. Is it though? What if Knickers just never comes out? What about that? Have you thought about that? What if he's not a good boy? And he just stays in the deck forever? And what happens if you don't draw any gold cards? That doesn't sound that consistent. Doesn't never come out? Of course it does. Have you read the text of Knickers? He does what he wants when he wants, mate.
Nothing loosens reticent tongues like a hot iron.
Mate, this guy's sending me to sleep, bruv. Ragnar Lothbrok. By the way, I won round 1 down, what, 3 cards? That was flipping crackers, mate. But they're not playing Wanderers. They cut Wanderers for Roach and Knickers. Now do you understand how flabbergasted I am at the discussions that we're having today? Cutting Roach and Knickers? Cutting Sunset Wanderers with Snow... Like, why are you even playing that leader at that point? Like, why are you even playing the leader if you're not playing Sunset Wanderers? Like, at least if the Clog deck was with a different leader, then yeah, okay. I could get behind Roach and Knickers. If you finish cards in hands, Knickers has 100% chances to come outside the deck. What? That's not true. If you have -1 card in hand, he has minus 10% chance, mate, to come out. That's a problem. That's what you got to think about, my friend. Maybe that's what you're not understanding. And if he has minus 10% chance to come out, what happens? He never leaves the deck. He stays there forever. And he actually goes into your opponent's deck and thins for your opponent. That's not the kind of card that we can really use, mate. Felt like it was worth. Oh, I'm dead serious. You can call me Siggy Rubin right about now, bruv.
Knights get princesses and we get what? Bloody streakers.
When you have -1 card in hand, poggers. We won this. We pushed round 1 down 3, mate, and we won. Respect. Oh, I'm quite off peak. Let's get it back. Baringar? I didn't play Baringar. I played a Griffin Witcher Adept. What are you on about? Yo, what's up, Rashid? You heard the snap is dead? I mean, for now. I posted a video on it. Do you know, guys, you football fans are awfully quiet about Everton today. Everton, 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 Everton. We scored 3 goals, mate. What? How did I do in my tournament? I did alright. I played a very off-meta deck and I had a lot of fun with it. And the deck performed quite well. It was still very much like in the testing phases. And I optimized it more like through playing the event. Thing is, when you're playing an event, you can't change the deck mid-games, right? I finished 3 wins, 2 losses, which at my locals is pretty damn respectable. My locals is probably, certainly the toughest in the UK. Arguably, it's definitely up there in toughest in the world. We had like 3 continental players. Out of 30, like 10% of the locals qualified for like the most prestigious event in Europe. So it's a really good crowd. But I finished 9th, unfortunately, which is 1 off of the top cut. Basically, if intentional draws weren't a thing, I was through, but they are, so alas. Free mulligan. But that was really fun. I played a super off-meta deck, right? I played like the most bonkers color combination. And it was really, really fun. I absolutely loved it. I love trying to make bad decks good, and I think I have succeeded. I actually think the deck's probably very, very good with the changes I would make post-tournament. Basically, like I just needed a few more consistency cards in the deck to dig for what I need when I need it. I got lots of good testing. Yeah, it was really, really fun. I also got, like, there was a bit of a unfortunate situation with a judge call which kind of went against me. it is what it is, but it was a bit frustrating.
No horse, I said. Wanted
I don't want any of that on
horses.
top. Imagine me being a Chelsea fan since 2004. Wow, it must have been so hard for you to watch yourself win the Champions League, bruv. I barely even seen my football team win a game of football, mate. Huh? Alright, nerf this card. Chat told me that we didn't need to nerf this card. Are you flipping kidding me, mate? Nerf the living daylights out of that thing right now. I tried telling chat that card needed to be nerfed. They said, oh no, it's so conditional. No, shut up. That is so broken. Get it out of my game. Not my Gwent. Did they really just profit 6 and seized? Okay, no, sure. They didn't get profit. They got 1 profit. Did they get 1 profit and seized or no profit and seized? Yeah, I am so, like, I cannot believe chat convinced me not to nerf this card. What? They were like, no. Oh my god, stop. Stop, mate. I have a family. They don't like me, but I have one, alright?
Why the train on the cone? I hate it.
Why is Snap dead? Oh, no, nothing major, mate. Just, that the government decided it was endangering the US citizens. Nothing major, mate. I didn't want to nerf the vendor. I just said which... I wanted to nerf the pulling the strings, and then they said, oh no, but it's the vendor. That's actually what happened. That was the actual conversation. I said...
Don't get caught. Hit him between the legs.
I mean, yeah, but Trump... You realise that Trump was the reason that this thingamajigger happened in the first place, right? The TikTok ban was pushed through by Trump to begin with, no? If I'm not mistaken. I'm far from an expert on these sorts of things, but... I was like, I want to ban pulling the strings, and then chat was like, oh no! That's basically what happened. Just in case you were wondering. Trump has expressed he doesn't want the ban, but Trump was the person that implemented the... I don't know if investigation is the right word, but the initial foray into the discussion about banning TikTok. It's just a flipping propaganda move, mate, to be honest with you. But whatever, I don't really want to talk politics too much. I don't really know too much about American politics anyway, so... Probably wise that I stay somewhat clear of it. Yeah, it's all propaganda, mate. That's all politics is these days, really. Don't... Oh my god, bro. Really? Alright. Well, this is why I never listen to chat. We are banning the heck out of this card, mate. See you later, alligator. That is just ridiculous. Guys, how could you possibly... When I said that this card needed to be nerfed... How could you possibly convince me otherwise? I mean, I keep up with politics a lot, but I'm not really sure I'm well informed enough to be talking about it too much on my platform. I mean, I'm certainly informed enough about British politics. Ugh. These draws, man. Quite anxious about poison here. Yeah, I mean, I have a whole rap song called Say No to Amnesty. Stop stealing my revs from me.
Let's get this over with.
Retrieve the bolt. I know. I'm on it.
Bit greedy, but I want to try and professional the poison guy. Hand is very, very sad, isn't it? We're probably getting wrecked here. You're gonna smell blood. Yeah.
Listen, I just work here.
A shame. This bounty go to waste.
Unfortunately, transformation robs them of speech.
A fair fight? Nay, no such thing.
Doubt there's anything we beat here. I mean, there's a chance we could win, right? We go back row Geralt. Yeah. I think we might have lost. Just one or two. Feels like a win more. Did you see the last game?
Time to settle things.
Did you see the last game where I was losing and then Cohen won the game for me?
Survivors will be like animals.
You're right, it is a win more card. It makes me win more. This was close, mate. I reckon we got a chance here, guys.
Let's get this over with.
My spirit's willing. Oh, but damn boots are killing me.
Well, that was fun, wasn't it? I had a great time. 1 second, sorry. Let me just, after that, I got a... Damn it. Balance Council. Provisions. Nerf. Novigrad. Out. Honestly, Novigrad can stay. I don't really care. Pulling the strings. In. So do we need to nerf like another card? Because of the thingy-majiggy-mabobber? Is that what you guys are trying to tell me? It was me. Brilliant. I don't want to play it in the slightest. It just seems very broken. So what's the problem with like when I tried to increase this provisions, everyone lost their mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, because it makes like the thing more consistent. This is literally just rage play. Yeah, this is rage play, and what are you going to do about it? I literally wanted to nerf this card yesterday, mate. I literally, or last time I streamed, I said, I want to nerf this card. It was my first nerf. And then chat told me that it was something, I can't do that because of the shady vendor. Shut up, Nathan. How about that, mate? I'm not leaving it alone. It's flipping. Did you just see this game, mate? Like, honestly, guys, you guys are actually doing my nutting today. What is wrong with you lot? Like, what is wrong with you lot? This card is clearly very broken. The deck we're talking about, the gang deck, is clearly the best deck in the game, and it's not close. Oh, the problem is I'm not playing control. Okay, so this card's not a problem because I'm not playing control. Brilliant. Honestly, okay, fair play, Nathan. That's credit. All right, I take it back. Is it trash? I don't really care if it's trash. It's completely broken at 5 provisions. Did you just see what happened? Yeah, maybe it should be trash. I'm not convinced it is trash. If I killed... I was trying to kill it! Oh my god, Nathan. Did you not see that I was trying to kill it? I had 2 flipping Griffin Witches. Nathan. Oh my god, bro. We only need 1 Griffin. Yeah, bronze muzzle that doesn't lock. Yeah, very balanced. I just need to get good, guys. That's the problem. The problem is that I just need to get good. Guys, the deck isn't broken. I just need to get... The card isn't unfair. I just need to get good, mate. It's simple. Just play control, guys. Just play Roach and Knickers and control, guys. Nah, it's not a ban. Nathan's alright. Sorry, Nathan. One love, Nathan. Nathan, I'm sorry. You basically, you made me angry because of the Roach and Knickers comments from earlier. They're the ones that have really gotten to me, mate. You know? It's not you, it's me, Nathan.
If you could just sign the confirmation of receipt.
Cog looks weird.
One who is blind can yet see.
That is quite spooky, mate.
What's going on about this Mark fella?
Yeah, I literally lost to the best deck in the game, but I just need to get good. Cool. Oh, unlucky Geordie, get wrecked. Oh, that's cheered me up. Thanks. Mystery mod, definitely, whose name rhymes with Blaine. We probably, like, if we're trying to contest the round, I need the flipping thingamajigger. I guess I'm trying to contest the round.
Where is Sabrina?
Well, Erlen's coming into hand, so we'll take the Geralt Pro. Oh, wow. I wasn't expecting that, actually.
Last words.
Climbing's the easy bit. Getting down's another matter.
I was not expecting that pass at all. I mean, I did commit quite a bit in the end, but I wasn't anticipating that pass. I think it's a self-bleed kind of game. Brilliant. I'm mega bricked. John's bricked. Cohen's bricked. Got nothing good. No Allgold, no Erland. I mean, I don't really want to use the AA. That's the problem, right? So, like, the Immortals... Maybe we can just, like, bait a heat wave on it. I don't know. I think we're just kind of cooked here, but we're just going to go for a mega short round 3. Is our plan. Try and bluff. Honestly, I think this pass was really good from them. I'm not going to lie. I think I got cooked. Like, I could go... I basically have to give up my Cohen here, I think. Or at least a traditional Cohen. I have to try and contest this round with some engines. So it's going to have to be a Cohen from hand if we do it at all, but I'm not even sure I'll be able to. I think we're just kind of toast a bit here, to be honest.
Can I do the pendulum? I'm much better at that.
Shoot resilience, nice. Let's go.
Man is an arrogant creature.
Yeah, I mean, what's good news is that we've got some good stuff from them here with our I mean, it's not a bluff bleed, but it's like not a real bleed either, if that makes sense.
Dark clouds gather over Temeria.
Why don't train on
We're kind of just trying to shorten round 3. Like, I'm probably losing my card here anyway. There's maybe a world I could hold the Erlen for round 3, because that makes All God better. Like, I'm certainly going to play the Vesemir here, and then I maybe pass. Alright, we got leader from them too. I think this has gone pretty alright. This is why I felt like I had to commit the AA, just to try and get some extra juice from them. Nathan beat Shamira? Oh my god, Nathan, let's go.
Travel makes one
That's
wonder.
flipping epic,
Let's
bruv.
see the bigger picture.
bow before modern Freya?
I do kind of like their pass in round 1, I have to say. I feel like they might have burned their leader a little bit too soon. This is where Erlen's really cool. They can't pass. But I just trade for carryover. It's true you were Shamiri? That's awesome.
Free me!
Free me! Devour me!
Fire me!
She needs to relax, mate. I feel like Cohen's probably got to get mulliganed. We already played Gwent as well, didn't we, in round 1 for the Geralt Pro? That's quite a lot of carryover, mate. I think we might be a bit cooked. I mean, I think we're in a very bad spot. I don't think this is going to be enough. Okay, this is the best possible hand. I don't think it's good enough, though.
Serve her who is virgin, mother, and crone.
Truth be told.
softens them up. Sword finishes them off.
I think they played very well. They kind of dominated me.
Man is an arrogant creature.
Revolutionaries plowing reformers.
Yo, Shinmiri, what's up? Shinmiri, we've been hearing all about how you got dominated by Nathan. Unlucky, Shinmiri, the secret's out. It wasn't on stream. That's convenient. Now he says it wasn't on stream when Shinmiri is here. That's a bit sussy, mate.
Call one of the two sides. Rest will follow.
Very good pass from them round one. It was a very interesting pass that caught me off guard.
Black-clad hands.
This will make for a fine poison.
You did lose to an NR Witch deck. No, you didn't, Shinmiri. Okay, Nathan. Sounds like Nathan's talking truths here, guys. Let me out. Shin, what do you think about pulling the strings? Because yesterday or 2 days ago I wanted to nerf it, and then chat started crying about Shaded Vendor, and I just played against pulling the strings for the first time since, and I'm back like, yep, okay, this card is absolutely broken. Wait, that overthins. Does it overthin? I want to play more Clog, guys. Pulling the strings is busted. And is it a problem nerfing it? Or do I just need to get good, like chat told me? Or both. Kind of wasn't liking the hunting pack that much. Some more proactivity, man. But oh yeah. I don't know, the hunting pack's kind of good, but it's kind of not that good. What did you guys think about how Ring performed? Shin, I went all the way to near 2.5k and now I'm back at 2.4. Send help. Times are tough, mate. I think Ring was good. It was pretty good, wasn't it? Do we play hunting pack? And under a provision? You'd rather nerf Shady Vendor? I think it's not healthy because it keeps this high variant Shady Vendor issue, but my pros will be harder to execute. I can help you. So you think it's... What about nerfing both? Is that just too much? The 4-piece soldier. Like, I don't really know if it's worth playing under a provision for hunting pack. Balancing open sesame and pulling the strings and Shady Vendor is such a complicated issue. Yeah, which is the only reason I removed pulling the strings from my initial I want to nerf these cards, because I felt like I didn't really have all the info. kind of missed the Dwim. Okay, so we're so Gravish thinks Shady Vendor to 6. Okay, I'm down. Shady Vendor to 6, guys. We're doing it. We're sending it. Yeah, what if we just start playing Ethereum Merchant, guys, and we just start being a legend of the game? Still not that sure on Ring. Basically, I'm like settled on this. Like I'm always playing all of these cards, and then it's just like we were royal decreeing it up before. But we have like actual provisions to work with. There's just nothing that I really like that much. Hunting Pack seems a bit too good not to play as it thins. And it's cheap. But it's also not proactive, which is something we struggle with. Obviously, Cynthia is a proactive card. You could go like Cynthia, False Siri. And a 4P. Could look at like Mentor. There's also Sandor. Nothing really seems that good. Nah, I wasn't convinced at all by Matter. I think I like the Ring the most. I kind of hate not having a Tutor 4. I'm still not sure about Collar compared with Curse Scroll either. But Curse Scroll was a bit clunky. I kind of like the Royal Decree the most. I also wouldn't mind this. Like I feel like Cynthia might be just a bit needed. And also, to be honest, like Dwims are pretty good, but we could play Siri. The thing is, Siri is so bad. The Ring is kind of goated. It did pop off. And we just put a Dwim in instead of thingy. And some sort of proactive card. Probably a Vigavara Novice. So we have no Hunting Pack. So we thin by 1 less. But we have 1 more Clog. And we have 1 more proactive play. What about us here? I mean, what's she for? Exactly. Is she to put Colgrim back? Is that the idea? Because if we're saying offensive Asir, that's just trash. Because the Clog that's important is the Clog on top of the deck. I mean, the Vigavaro can thin... the Vigavaro has a lot of use cases. It thins for Mage Assassin in hand. It is points on Snowdrop. It's points on Sunset Wanderers. And you can also like tuck Renew away for round 3, for example. Nah, I'm not really that interested. Nah, I don't think it's good enough. I mean, I don't hate it, but I'd rather play Cynthia. Or Roach if you play it, yeah, but nobody's going to actually play Roach in this deck, right? Surely. That would be trolling. I don't know about the Ring. Basically, guys, these provisions that I'm not sure on. You could go for a 10 and play Sandor. I'm unconvinced he's good enough. Very unconvinced. Triss also has a thing, like a Flogger. coated weapons or teleportation, but she's probably not good enough. In at 9, it's Royal. I still feel like Royal Decree might be the best. Might try Royal Decree in Hunting Pack and play Under a Provision again. Didn't actually ever try that. I don't know. Kind of just want more proactivity, I think, as well, right? I feel like Cynthia, the fact that Cynthia clogs in the first 3 turns, I do think is quite impactful, right? All the other cards can't clog until too late. So Cynthia in, and then maybe it could be a Mentor on a 4, or it could be a 7 and a 5. So you could go Mentor plus Dwim, or you could play Siri. Could play Dead Man's Tongue. I just think not being able to tutor this card is a problem, right? Now, Vial's bad. It interferes with Roderick. Sandal's much better than Ring. It's a proactive Thinner and Clogger. I don't know. It's just going to get locked, mate. I think that's the reality. I don't think Sandal... If Sandal was 9 provisions and I could renew him, I would be pretty interested, I think. Because I could play him in round 1 and then replay him later. But here, like... I'm quite unconvinced that he's worth it. He's not a clogger in the true form of the sense. He just clogs a card. He's like a toxicologist. He's +2 on Colgrim, that's it. That's the way of looking at him. Which, like, a teleportation is +1 on Colgrim, but it actually clogs the top card of the deck, which is what we... Now, you never cut teleportation, I think. I think it's really good. Kind of like this setup. 1 Mentor, 1 Dwim. We don't gain that much proactivity just playing Cynthia, though, right? Like, when we could just play, like, Ring, Vikavara Novice, some other proactive card. We're just trying to play Syndicate to have a plan on what to nerf. I haven't played against it a ton. I'm not going to play that deck. You couldn't pay me to play it. The clogging's not so hot, sadly. There's no setup I'm really that happy with. The Hunting Packs feels like it should be in the deck, but it's not proactive, which I don't like. I don't know if it's Collar or if it's Curse Scroll as well. I still feel like it's probably just Royal Decree, but maybe the Ring is not bad either. If you want to recommend nothing Shady Vendor or Strings, I would recommend Shady Vendor because that's the way the coalitions will go. But, what if Shinmiri? I don't give a damn about no coalitions. Hypothetically. What if I have unlimited power? I don't know how much power I have. This could be an opportunity to test it, right? I probably don't have much power. Who knows? Shady Vendor or Strings. Problem is that even if you have the power to get all 12 of your votes, there's still 28 other changes, right? What do we do? Result will be over nerf. Right, I hear you. What do we do, guys? Apart from not play Clog anymore. I like Clog. I mean, the other thing to consider is, like... I think Cynthia, False Siri. False Siri is just a good meme. And we could play a butthurt. Poggers. So now we don't thin as much. I think that's fine. We clog more. I think the butthurt also makes the Menno brick less because we're not playing Royal Decree. See you, Shin. Take care, mate. Nice to see you. Thanks for the discussion. You sure you don't want to see this 2,300 MMR gameplay? Your loss. Maybe Colgrim should have gone before Letho, right? Problem is Specimen, not me. I'm Nathan. You're not Nathan. You're Reflect 128. Guys, there's an imposter. Someone's pretending to be Nathan. We should alert Nathan immediately. Guys, there's an imposter. I'm Nathan. You're not Nathan. I'm Nathan. Is this game dead? Yeah, the servers don't work anymore, mate. It's impossible to find a game. I can't even remember the last time I played a game of Gwent. I would sit here in the queue forever. What you're actually watching on screen is just a VOD replay of a year ago when the game was alive. And I'm just in the queue watching some old gameplay. You actually felt bad when Shin Miri came and said he lost to me. Reflect on to me. You didn't beat Shin Miri. Nathan beat Shin Miri. What are you on about? Stop trying to take credit for other people's success. Reflect. This is kind of poggers. I am Nathan, but on Twitch. You're not Nathan on Twitch. You're Reflect128 on Twitch. What are you on about, mate? Let's go, Simon Bag. I was on YouTube as Nathan? No. You're Reflect128. I'm Nathan. Oh, Bane1 is Nathan on Twitch. Oh, hey, Nathan. Oh, dear. I'd rather not clog another Necker. Yes.
If it's peace you desire, prepare for war.
There's nothing worse than a tepid bath.
Mods, can we ban this Reflect128 imposter? They pretended they're Nathan. They've got to go, mate. Mods, please ban Reflect128. Permanently. Thank you, Rashid. That's why I pay you, mate. I think I just want to clog them with golden Knickers, the Knicker Warriors.
What's better than a dead noble? Two dead nobles.
She just added the restream bot. What a fool. having a nice chat there, mate. Is that your best friend? Oh, friend. We're reading the stream bot. Best friends. I got close to 2.5k with Clog. I can do it. I can do it. We actually have a few spare provisions. I think like the royal decree is not as crucial as I thought it might be. Guys, don't forget, if I don't go to the gym tomorrow, I have to play Roach and Knickers in Clog. That would not be fun. I don't want to do that. Surprised. Hope my gym is closed. I don't even have a gym. I have to sign up to one. I have to decide which one I sign up to. Alright, Bane. I hoped that no one was going to mention it. I was quite surprised that no one had mentioned it, to be honest. So thanks for bringing that up, mate. Cheers. God damn it, Bane. I thought I got away with it. That's pretty unfortunate. I was like looking at chat, like waiting for the chat to explode, and it was quite quiet, and I was like, huh. And then of course Blaine had to bring it up. Flipping Blaine.
It's nothing personal.
Don't go to the gym, it's overhyped, man. What should I do instead? Should I go for a walk? With a couple of dogs? Roach and Knickers? Can't you let Nathan stream until you're back from your gym? Man, it's really sad that Nathan had to leave the chat, man. Where did Nathan on YouTube go? I want him back. If anyone sees Nathan from YouTube, can you tell them that I miss them dearly?
Without hesitation.
We can't really play the courier because otherwise the mage assassin gets stuck. The Neuromancy is not a good sign, mate, to be honest. The ring would have been pretty damn nice here, wouldn't it? It's worth noting. Definitely missed the ring here. It would have been pretty good if we had ring. Maybe. Hand would have been more funky. Where did Nathan on YouTube go? Nathan! Oh my god, guys, Nathan's back. Oh, this is an emotional time for everybody, but stay relaxed. Oh my god, guys, I think Nathan's been hacked by Reflect. Guys, I think Nathan's had his YouTube account hacked by Reflect. Couriers are thinning for Mage Assassins, bruv.
Don't yell, my lady. He'll slit your throat. Help is not on the way.
Oh! And Couriers cost 4 provisions. They cost nothing to put in the deck.
Nothing will stop us.
Does butt hurt on false Siri get me there? I'm going to assume it doesn't. If I bronze active and go over and give it doom, the enemy turn boosts off by 1. How much does butt hurt buff it by? Not enough.
Bow before Nilfgaard's rightful empress.
Damn you all! Why would I kill a child?
When you clog him, he goes to 1? Correct. That's what I've been told.
I like to improvise.
Should have gone defender first, right?
I trust you have sharpened.
Losing ring really robs us of round 1 reach. Yeah, kinda. Kinda not really that big of a deal, though.
I demand justice. A trial by ordeal.
We thin less, but we clogged more. Probably clogging is more important than thinning. It's time to let it go, but I'm winning. What do you mean? Cloggers will get... Alright, you know Antoine saying that is just making me want to do it even more, right? What's the defender blunder? Oh, you do know? Let's go, fair. Looking to dance, mate. Boo her, Siri, Cynthia. These are the provisions. We're still unsure on, guys. Roach and Knickers. Poggers. I mean, I actually could play Roach. But do you know what else I could do? Play something that is points or consistency. No, you never remove a courier. We have no proactive plays, bro, and you want me to remove my only proactive play. We tried Albrecht. No, I won't try him. Bye, Reflect. Tell Nathan I said hi. I didn't like the matter. Dead Man's Tongue, I think, is clunky. Like the I actually really like the bronzes. I don't want to banish bronzes in this deck. That's the thing. Cynthia feels good because she's proactive. I honestly kind of didn't hate this idea of false Siri and butthurt, but the false Siri is good if people just discard. I just still feel like, you know. I'm gonna go for a quick wee and then we'll play some more games. So, the cheapest clogs are Dwims, right? Dwims are the cheapest. I don't want engines. I'm just giving... Is it me or is this room very tiny? It's very tiny. It's like a closet space. It's pretty small. It's not that... It's not quite a closet space. It's not big though. This is my room. This is one wall. This is the other wall. It's like... I'm touching the wall. Touching the wall. Touching the wall. It's much more manageable now that I don't have like my wardrobe in here, to be honest. Who punched the door? Definitely not me, mate. Putting in Cynthia when we really need points feels bad. We could try Sandor. I'll give Sandor a spin. I'm just a bit unconvinced by him, right? He doesn't clog the top. So would I rather play Sandor? I'll give him a go. I don't think he's insane though. I think he's going to be very underwhelming. Well guys, I'm glad that you can feel my pain because this room's caused me a lot of misery. I'm quite happy at the moment though. I don't need a big room. I'm chilling, man. Oh my god, it's Freddy, guys. I have a feeling that Sandor's going to perform very averagely. Honestly, if Sandor gets heat waved, I'm happy. I will say that much. If he gets heat waved, happy days. We could have bottom decked the renew. It's like, if I play him, he just gets removed, right? So is it even good? Kind of doubt it, but apparently it is good. It's like the thing, I don't even particularly care for any of the cards I'm getting rid of. I'm actually so unconvinced by this card already. This card, why is this card in my deck, guys? It's so bad. Wow. It's actually trash.
Again? Oh, gods. Oh.
Good trade? Not really. It's like all my provisions that I have spares just been removed. Wasn't the worst.
It's the front lines, I suppose.
What is the scout for? What scout? Oh, the courier to thin mage assassins as cheaply as possible, and it's proactive. Can guarantee the right top decks at the right time. Card's just very efficient. It's a blight maker that costs 2 less but has more application and is less consistent. Corey is very, very good. I like the card a lot. Could also play Vicavara Novice, but Corey is better because it digs. Has higher chance of thinning what we need. I got the snowdrop down in time. Why is this ship damaged, by the way? How did... Okay, the Mage Assassin. Yeah. I don't know if I want to clog that at the to the bottom, right? Like, it's a bit spooky. We could, though. We could go toxicologist, not quite teleportation yet. Okay, they pass. I guess I'm passing, right? I think I'm fine enough with this. True, yeah, Curse Scroll with leaders, interesting idea. Probably open with this as a proactive play. Bit worried about bricking. Yo, Inzaghi, thanks for Prime. Rats.
How am I to catch it, Master? It sees me every time.
Well, they only have 1 boat left. That's the good news, right? Awkward hand, mind you. But we'll see. Try and make it work. Ooh.
Cards are blowing fair winds today.
Always use protective eyewear and handling toxins, they say.
Leader charge is nice. Did the audio just go funky? That was like in game. There was nothing to do with my OBS for once.
Nothing will stop us.
Why are they even playing that?
Will strain your throat. Help is not on the way.
This is a good example of Corey application, right? You can use them on to thin a Mage Assassin if Mage Assassin was in deck. But we can also try and guarantee our top deck slightly more here.
Yes?
I mean, I guess we want Colgrim compared to the rest anyway.
What's better than a dead noble? Two dead nobles.
I think I'm just accepting I'm not thinning. Unfortunately, and I'm just going to play them. Whoa. Pretty good trade, huh? So now there's an interesting decision on if we continue to maintain that as the main line. I mean, they seem very nervous, don't they? 5 card. 5 cards. Like, I mean, I only care for 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 card round would suit us. No, Sandal sucks.
Truly electrifying.
You got instantly removed. I'm removing him off already. I gave my opponent a card I didn't really want to get rid of. So, I don't really like the idea of getting rid of cards in this deck. If he put something on the top, or if at least if he was 9 provisions so I could renew him.
Start with me. I am born to see.
Kinda not worth slamming Colgrim, right?
I live to serve you.
Even though I have renew. Could renew the Menno for coated weapons, for example, to get rid of the ship. Like, I got rid of a teleportation with Sandor. I don't want to do that. That's the thing. I guess I can't get rid of their ping ship. If it's got 1,000,000 armor, probably just toast. How does Colgrim work? Well, let me see if I can win first. Don't think we can just put Colgrim on empty board without defender. I mean, I could.
Damn you all!
We have to, right? In case they have the ping ship. If they remove it, we renew him. That's fine. We're winning from here. Nice. Blocked them too much. Nice. Sandal's gone though. I mean, he didn't do that badly. I just don't rate it. Just a non-believer in Sandal. I'd rather play Ring or Roll the Cree. Nope, and I won't test it. Yeah, he linked it. Nice one, mate. I saw it on the Discord. Just put Quen, bruv. Hey, okay, what's up, man? Nah, it's probably just Roll the Cree like I've been playing, but I don't know. We're under a provision. Don't know if that matters. Vigo, Vigo, Vigo. Is it ever Vigo? Nah. I'm good, man. I'm chilling. How are you, man? Life's good, bro. I'm happy. And that is all you can ask for. I mean, I don't believe in it. It's just fun. And I want to get it to 2.5. It's very fun. So we're just playing under a provision.
Speak up.
This is the list I have been playing. It's all along. It's just the Dwim has been dropped for hunting pack of 4 basically. I guess we bottom deck renew. I think that's legal.
I live to serve you.
Blue stripes. I guess. We want that 8 as far as possible.
I like you whether you like us or not.
Am I bottom decking renew or is that a bad idea? Might be a bad idea, innit?
My men know the meaning of sacrifice.
There's nothing worse than tepid bath.
Quite happy with all the crease back already. Consistency, mate. Just finding the battle stations in round 1, for example.
Tan their black-clad hides at Sodden will tan their black-clad hides again.
Can probably double toxicologist that. Probably time for battle stations on toxicologist, Viper Witcher. If we draw a hunting pack, we can bottom deck the other.
Onward! Attack! Oh, something kicking more puke again.
Var's very cool, yeah. I agree.
Aye, aye.
Bro is clogging themselves. I guess that's just actually an engine, isn't it?
Fine.
Ho 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 ho. Still don't really know what to do with the card scroll here. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing playing Roach and Knickers. I lost all respect for him.
Aye, aye, sir. Clever maneuver.
You miss Nathan? Don't we all, my friend? We do need an exclamation mark, Nathan. What was the first thing he said? Something just like, I beat Shinmiri. There was something about pull the strings, whatever that card's called. He was like, you just need to play control, bro. That's a hate nerf.
For your death. It's nothing personal.
I think bottom decking renew when we haven't thinned a Mage Assassin might be an issue. We do thin to 0 though with this deck.
Your father is dead, dearest. The throne is ours.
There is not much to clog them with, is there? My goodness. Do we ever clog Ildiko?
It'll be over soon.
Not sure about this play.
Nice mess you've got here. Finally.
Seems like a reasonable pass now, right? Do we know what's on top? I feel like we do. I feel like it's Colgrim. It wasn't.
Thanks.
They're happy about their handful of defenders, I think. Okay, fair enough. I don't think we should give them another one of those. They have their dumb banners. How bad can it be?
You'll strain your throat. Help is not on the way.
What could possibly go wrong? Have two, mate. Have two. Right, they're thanking me for the garrison. Well, that's a problem.
Without hesitation.
Or rather, they're thanking me for the Vandergriff's blade for the boost, right?
Truly electrified.
But then I gave them Pavetta, but can they get these back? Probably not, right?
Close ranks! Alert! To arms!
No such thing as justice in this world. Not an ounce of it.
Ildiko? fine. Would certainly have liked not this in hand. So the Vandergriff's blade was the mistake. We should have just put the defender back.
We will be together. Naught can stand in our way.
15. It's a tie, is it? 15. Yeah, I think we tie, sadly. Rip.
No stench more foul than flesh are.
Got my mulligan wrong in round 2. Pretty convincing game though.
Will you learn from that blunder? Are you capable? I live to serve you.
Go to hell, I ask you politely.
Always use protective eyewear when handling toxins, they say.
Alert! To arms!
I don't want him drawing those cards that are on top. Thank you very much. Damn.
Never get my round ready or
Oh dear. Not much for us to do here, is there really? Apart from Slam Jam. Thank you, ma'am.
Little cuckoo perched upon a fence.
Hmm.
Not all battles need end in bloodshed. Truly electrifying.
Cora can go to the bottom.
History lies buried here. Aye, aye, sir.
Huh? How did they get that back? Wait, what? Oh, okay. I remember. Flipping Tyrion, man.
Your life was worth a great deal, my lord. Take comfort in that.
Thanks, Mallow. I unfortunately did see his stream title, yes. Regrettably.
I pass on every tent.
He's such a hater, mate. That's all I can say. Well, this puts Clog to the bottom. I want to clog the top. Sorry. Oh, you can just do this. Is that better?
Break something and I'll break something too. I'll break you.
I feel like I would like it more like this. Maybe it's better like that. The double Istrid is not ideal.
What the shit are we planning with all this anyway?
We know they have Renfrey Unicorn in hand, right? Honestly, the Roderick kind of wrecks them quite hard because of the leader. Oh.
Aye.
Done now, my lady. You'll strain your throat. Help is not on the way.
11 points. That's 4 points more than Roach and Knickers, by the way. Just thought you might want to know. And that's not even a good one. Oh, guys, we could clog the Renfrey. Let's go.
Sharpen the bolts, boys!
Goes down to 1 power if I clog that and clog something else.
Should have listened to me, old lady.
The horse guy could thin because I think they were going to click the Istrid as well and thin all the others away. I don't want to clog the Istrid, it's really bad, but I felt like I had to. Wish I thinned my hunting packs. This hand is kind of playable though, I don't think it gets better.
I've studied my whole life through, yet here I am digging ditches.
What is it you want? Behold, Nilfgaard's iron will come in.
We thin to 0, guys, but I really need Roach and Knickers. I really need more thinning in this deck, man. It's not consistent enough. You know what would make it more consistent? More thinning. Guys.
location. I'm an officer and a gentleman.
Give him Cohen.
What's better than a dead noble? Two dead nobles.
Be yourselves, only better.
What was it they got? What was it they just drew into? I kind of forgot.
As you command.
They didn't hit me with the move. One extra clog. I mean, it looks like we're fine. But this is the moment of truth.
Such thing as justice in this world.
Baron gets us, of course, as well, because they can Baron and ping. Yeah, Iris.
And I'll behave, I promise. Damn it.
The finest of Temeria's finest.
Alright guys, it's been fun. Thanks for hanging out. If I don't get to the gym tomorrow, you'll see me playing Roach and Knickers cloggers. Good thing I'm going to the gym. I appreciate you guys, it's been fun. Take care everyone. Guys, you have to ask Paya. Let's ask Paya what his thoughts are of Roach and Knickers in cloggers, okay?